I made barbecue chicken.
Okay, so we all know that I don't have a perfect kitchen, but I just opened this big bag of chicken from More Than Apples, and I'm gonna have friends over tonight to barbecue it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drain out some of the juice. Just gonna dump it in there. Yep, there's some chicken. Now, sometimes what I like to do is I like to give it a little rinse, and it looks like it's just a bunch of thighs. I don't know what that is, but it could be a breast. It's just different pieces of chicken. Ooh, a wings. Yeah. And what am I going to do with it? Well, I'm going to marinate it.
Next up, I'm going to gather all the things that I need to make this made up, completely made up. I'm literally not following any recipe here. I've gathered some of the things that I need. I've got a grapefruit, got a couple oranges. I'll see how many I need. I brought 4 from the trees, but we may need them, we may not. I also have a lime. I'm just gonna cut them in half, see what I get. All of this fruit came from my trees, so brings a new element of freshness. My grapefruit is going off right now, so I've got an overabundance of grapefruit. But look at how pretty that is. I'm not going to be using the whole thing. I'm just going to be using half. So I just take it, and I could use the juicer, but I'm not going to. So I'm just going to, ooh, that's producing a great amount of juice. Delicious. Some oranges. Some lime, because, you know, lime is always delicious. These are a little harder to squeeze. So really, I'm just making kind of a citrus punch out of this. Right now, I've only juiced half of the grapefruit, half of the lime, and 2 out of 4 of the oranges. And I've got this much liquid. I'm gonna see if that's enough right now, so I'm gonna gather some of my other ingredients. Another MTA goodie that we have is we got these, and it was a while ago, these balsamic vinegar pouches, which I haven't used very many of because, you know, it's just a little splash of it, but I think I'm going to use up some of those for now. I've also grabbed a bunch of spices. So I've got some ground mustard, I've got some taco seasoning, and I've got some smoked paprika, and I've got oregano, and I've got some basil leaves. Just open these bad boys up and dump them in. And I'm going to go as I go and see how it's going, if you know what I mean. So just going to start out slow, adding and double checking to taste. So right now I've got, 4 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar, give or take. Put those to the side. And then I do some shakes of the oregano. Go easy on the mustard. It needs it, but it doesn't need a lot. I got some taco seasoning. And I've got some smoked paprika all going in. Notice how I'm measuring with my feelings. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that a little stir. Oh my God, I almost forgot the garlic. I'm lazy and I will use garlic 9 times out of 10 because of lazy. Oh, here goes garlic. I get a good scoop in there. I get a pretty good scoop in there. Get it off the spoon. It's the good spot. And last but not least, we're going to give this a healthy stir. Now, if I were to thin this out, what I could do is I could add the more juice. I could add some more vinegar. And while that's a lot of chicken, I feel like, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think I forgot the basil. And you can never go wrong with too much basil, so I'm going to add a little more basil. So, yay. You know what? Just for funsies, I've got some of this MTA orange, like chili orange sauce. I think I'm going to add some of that too. Like I always say, stir, stir, stir. Oh, now it's got a good consistency. Yes. Now, if you wanted to make this spicy, you could add some chili sauce. This is a homemade chili sauce that one of my students' mothers made for me a while ago. And the best part of this chili sauce is that the longer it sets, the better it is. So we give it a stir, getting all of those spices and whatnot mixed in. Give it a sniff. So it's like a garlic chili sauce. You can see there's seeds and nuts and all sorts of goodness in there. Just take a little spoonful of it and stick it in. Just a little bit. You don't want it to be too hot, but that's fun. And I'm just gonna stir this up real good. The chicken chunks. And I'm going to pour this beautiful concoction over my chicken chunks. In about once an hour, I'm going to come back and I'm going to give this a stir. Get all that nummy in there. Make sure all the chicken is starting coated. Ooh, you know what? I almost forgot something. Salt and pepper. Sadly, I am currently out of pepper. So I have to run some errands later and I will go pick some up. But I do want to add a little salt before I cover this and stick it in the fridge. And this is another MTA product, not the salt shaker, but inside is the pink Himalayan salt. Some people go crazy. I don't go crazy. Going with plastic wrap. Then I'm going to set this back in the fridge while I get ready for my day and take care of some errands, like buying pepper. All right, I'll see you guys later. So it's the next day. I've barbecued up all that chicken. It was so good. If you need a recipe, follow that recipe. The fruit made it tender and delicious. It had kind of a smoky flavor. Oh, it was so good. The sugar in the fruit kind of glazed the chicken. Oh, this is all that's left. And there's a hot dog underneath there's only 3 pieces left because everybody devoured it yesterday. It was so good. Anyway, I just wanted to share what I did with my MTA.